All right, joined now by Faron Asham, the manager of the Team Manitoba baseball team. And Faron, I'm sure yourself, along with all the other Manitoba teams, have been looking forward to this event for a long time now. How long would you say the process has been selecting this team?
Well, we were just over 2.5 years. We started a little earlier. We're gearing ourselves up for this very moment, and it's a long time going. It was an exhausting process, but we're sure glad we're here now, and so far so good.
And how do you think the players have been handling maybe the pressure or the magnitude of the situation? Probably one of the bigger events they've played in. How do you think they've been handling it? What are you telling them to kind of calm them down, maybe?
Well, we're telling them it's still 90 feet between bases. You're on your home diamond. Every one of them have played on the parks that we're playing on. So enjoy the moment, savor it. We're here. All you can do is control your effort and your attitude, and you know what? Good things are going to happen from that.
What would you say are some of the strengths of your team, maybe?
The strengths of our team is we're a team. We certainly are. We've come together, and I think that process over 3 years, you really get to know each other and you get to know the strengths and the weaknesses and who can pick who up and go from there. The other strength is we've got a bunch of interchangeable parts. So, anybody can come in and play shortstop for us on any given day, move a guy over to third, put him on the mound, put him behind the plate. So we've got a lot of options on the bench, and as a coaching staff, that sure is helpful.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, you've been coaching youth ball, amateur ball for quite a while now. Where do you think these guys kind of rank in terms of the rest of the country? What's kind of the state of Manitoba baseball at this age group right now?
Well, right now, we want to say we're right in the top three. Obviously, that's yet to be proven. We're normally middle of the pack with Manitoba. This is a special group here. And again, with that experience that I've had coming in and the process we undertook this year, I think we've got it's the right process to take, and we're going to be there at the end.
All right, Faron Asham, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you. All right.
And joined now by Tristan Peters from Winkler, Manitoba, and a member of the Manitoba baseball team. Tristan, you hit, you pitch, you play infield, you kind of do it all for this team. What, though, if you had the choice, what would you prefer to do?
Honestly, I think I'd like to play shortstop the most. Pitching's fun and all, but I really enjoy the hitting, and sometimes you get a DH in for your hitter, and then at shortstop, I love making plays. It's a lot of fun, and hitting's just my favorite thing in the world.
Nice. Well, you're no stranger to wearing the Manitoba colors. You've competed with Manitoba at the Western Canada Summer Games, the Canada Cup last year. But where does this event so far, where do you think the Canada Games ranks among all those so far in your experience?
Oh, well, it's definitely on the top of my list. This is most fans I've ever had watch my games or our games, and it's just a lot of fun to play in front of them too. And I think we have a really good team, even better than we have in the past too. So it's a lot of fun playing with them. Yeah,
so as you get to know your team more and more here, what have been the expectations for you guys heading into the week? How do you think you can do?
Oh, I definitely think we can win this whole tournament, honestly. I've seen some of the other teams play, and we've already played Sask from the other pool in an exhibition game before this, and we saw a bit of them, and we beat them, and we definitely do that again. I think we can pull out a win.
You attend the Okotoks Baseball Academy in Alberta as well, and that's a place where several Manitoba players seem to find themselves. What is it about Okotoks that you think draws Manitoba players there, and what have you enjoyed about your time in Okotoks so far?
Well, I've certainly got a lot better, and Manitoba players, colleges don't see us as much, so because we're in Canada and Manitoba is I don't know how to explain it, but really puts you out there for colleges to see you and give you offers, and you learn a lot there, and you play the whole year round too, so it makes you a better ball player altogether.
And I got to ask, last question for you, Tristan. Reading us on the Canada Games site, you not only play phenomenal baseball, but you're designing video games as well. Can you tell us a little bit about the video game you're designing?
Oh, I haven't designed it in a while, but I'm making a space game kind of. Haven't got the full story on it yet, but it's kind of like a big open world game where you go to a space station and then you go back down to Earth.
Sounds awesome. The man can do it all. Tristan Peters will be back after this on Canada Games Now.